my name is Denise Lewis, and I am the Media Specialist at Etowah High School. And first, I want to congratulate you on your new position. You're absolutely going to love being a Media Specialist. It's the best kept secret in the county. I want to take a few minutes out of your day to talk to you about library guides. They solidify your position as a curriculum specialist. They definitely connect you to teachers and students, enable you to collaborate with students and teachers. They also empower your students to become independent learners. So, what's a library guide? It's a tool to guide students through the masses of information available on the internet. It can certainly be a list of resources. It can be a how-to guide, a teaching tool. It can also be a teacher-media specialist collaboration tool. So why develop a library guide? They're a fantastic tool to help you connect to teachers and to build those positive relationships that you need. They're also a way to demonstrate your ability to select valuable resources. They can be a way to showcase yourself as an important member of the curriculum team, and they can promote team teaching, and they're also a way to teach library skills. So let's get started. You can create library guides for your own content. Some examples might include library skills or locating library resources, definitely digital citizenship and research skills. You can also create library guides for teachers. What I did first was generally introduce them to our teachers at a faculty meeting. It was very brief, and I just wanted to let them know that the service was available. Then I wanted something more specific, so I was invited to go to department meetings and show teachers just how valuable they are in their content. I also showed them how the library guides could improve student achievement. Word spread quickly. So, a tip, develop a collaborative lesson plan so that you understand exactly what the teacher wants and they understand what you can give them. Also, leave plenty of time for you to complete the task.
Now let's take a look at the steps to creating a successful library guide. Collaborating with teachers during the planning stage is important. Decide what is being taught and who is teaching it, what resources are needed, what students will produce, and when the guide needs to be complete. Then select a platform. Both LibGuides and Weebly's allow you to produce reliable and professional-looking guides. Next, select a variety of resources to engage your students, including online, print, audio, and video. There are many ways to organize your guide, so use the assignment, topic categories, the type of resource, and student ability to help you. You can also use color and sections to differentiate instruction. Remember, if it's easy to use, more students and teachers will use it. I also wanted to add some video tips. YouTube is an excellent resource but can be blocked by district filters. Use clean video search to avoid this problem. TeacherTube is another great resource, and Khan Academy. They both offer video tutorials and information and are especially useful for flipped classrooms. Next, test your links as a student and from school. Review the guide with your teachers and make changes. It's now time to publish and utilize your guide. Don't forget to reflect on your guide's successes and its weaknesses. Did it help improve student achievement? Finally, promote, promote, promote. Here are some useful resources to help you get started.
Are you convinced yet that this is an essential service? Well, let me show you the kind of LibGuides that I create using the platform LibGuide. Our LibGuides do cost money. However, I find them to be very reliable, and they include something very important. They include usage statistics, and that can be a valuable way to promote your services, especially to your administrators. They definitely have a professional look. Okay, let's talk about how to find quality resources. I usually add databases that we subscribe to, like the Gale Virtual Library, Science in Context, if it's applicable, definitely Galileo. But lately I've also started including RefSeek. That makes academic information more accessible for students. I've also included SweetSearch, that's a search engine. That includes information that's already been vetted by research experts.
Here we are at Etowah High School's Media Center website. For convenience, I have added a direct link to library guides. This is a list of the library guides that I have created so far. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look at a library guide that I worked with a 10th grade teacher a few weeks ago. She's a lit teacher, and her students are studying Shakespeare. The name of the library guide is Nature versus Nurture with regard to identical twins read separately. I keep all of the documents for this particular project over to the left so that students can easily access them. They include attribution to the Creative Commons images they need for their product, the actual product, a poster template, and some rubrics. All the way over to the left, color-coded in yellow, are Etowah High School's databases. I included opposing viewpoints and science in context for this particular project because they were appropriate. In the middle, I start off with Galileo, and then I included Britannica High School version, A Wealth of Knowledge, the Library of Congress, and then, as I mentioned earlier, I also added RefSeq and SWISearch for this particular project. Live Science was also another one I found that I thought was interesting for students and could definitely help them with their product. Over to the right, I'm reminding students that they need passwords to get to all of the color-coded yellow databases. Here is Creative Commons. This is a direct link so that when they get their images, they make sure that they're royalty-free. I included a link to OWL-Putu because students have to make sure that their MLA format is correct. And then they also have to turn their research papers in to turn it in before they actually get their grade. And there is the library guide. One of the things I mentioned earlier in the presentation were statistics. Let's take a look at that. These are my statistics for this year. I'm excited that 8,555 views have already this year. The top one is Famous Couples. It's another literature website that I have created for students. And here is the one I just showed you, and already 909 students have taken a look at this. Definitely one of the things that is a great value for LibGuides are the statistics. I use them when I send my reports to administration. Also, teachers are very interested to know that when we create things collaboratively, that students are actually using them.
Okay, remember, you are the informational specialist and an instructional partner. Use your library guides as a vehicle to showcase your skills, to collaborate and team teach with teachers, and to empower students to become independent learners. Good luck with your new journey.